Thank you. It's exciting to see all of you here. First, I want to recognize somebody that's very important to my operation, our operation. In fact, I always joke, I say, I'm the grower, she's the seller. If my wife could stand up for a second, please. Yes. My wife, Tina. And if you don't recognize her there, I've got a picture of her here another grower just gave me to see her selling watermelon. So she's my salesperson. Rainbow Farms was started 27 years ago. My wife and I are first generation farms. I farm because I love the farm. She farms because she loves me. Most of the time. My dad was a mechanic, had his own service station. I have 9 brothers, 1 sister. And my dad said, look, do what you love to do. So I went and started working on a neighbor's farm, not realizing back then how crazy I was. But I worked in industry for 20 years, had a very high-paying job, I was second in command in a manufacturing facility, had great benefits, great vacation. My gosh, I had 10 days a year of holiday pay. I had a 401k, I had health benefits, I had it all. And back then I thought I had stress. Well, then when the plant closed up and I was the last one that locked the door, I had the only one that had the keys to the place, I said, well, now instead of doing part-time farming, my wife and I are going full-time farming. That was 10 years ago. We're still full-time farming, but it hasn't gotten any easier. And I'll get a little bit more on that. Asking me to speak for 5 minutes, or any farmer to speak for 5 minutes, that's like asking my wife to go into a shoe store and not buy any shoes. That's impossible, but I'll try my best at it. 2 minutes left. Is that what you said, 2 minutes? Oh, jeez. Okay. We grow over 40 different types of fruits and vegetables, over 180 different varieties. We're 45 miles east of Cleveland. When I went to choose a farm 27 years ago, I had 4 criteria. 1, I wanted sandy soil. 2, I wanted to be close to Lake Erie. 3, I wanted to have a good water supply. 4, I wanted to be close enough to Cleveland to have a market that we could drive into. We got all 4 of those qualities in Perry, Ohio, North Perry to be correct. That's where the power plant is, if you don't know that. I can look out my back door and see the towers. In fact, I always joke and say when we have the big strawberries, I say, yeah, they're big and they also glow in the dark. Okay? I said that to one lady in North Union and she looked at me like, whoa. And my wife says, get behind the table, don't sell, I'll do the selling. Last year we did over 220 outdoor markets. We increased our market locations by 33% last year over the year before. Unfortunately, by increasing 73 more markets last year, 2 minutes, that's impossible. But anyway, we increased our sales 7%. I mean, we drove all over the place. What do I need to go further? I need customers. I need folks like you to buy more. I need not only buy from me, but the other growers here. The thing is that I'm not out promoting 10,000 new farmers. That would be nice to get some new folks. But folks, I go home every Saturday, every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, no Sunday markets. I go home every week with product in my truck. Folks aren't buying enough of the local produce. Now when you see us on Saturday market at North Union, oh, we're busting it. My wife brings 4, sometimes 4 kids with her, 4 young adults, and they work like crazy. And it's tremendous sales, but when you figure all the costs, I mean, Brad was right on when he was talking, there's not a lot of profitability there. As you notice, everybody that's talked tonight, 1 minute. Oh. Why are we doing this? I do it because I love to do it. I do it because as a young age, I felt it was a God-given talent to grow things, and I enjoy doing it. But the love and the enjoyment comes out pretty quick when at the end of the year you're sitting there saying, how am I going to pay my bills? For you as a group, be educated in the food that you're eating. And I know a lot of you are, but be more educated. There's a couple movies out I saw this year. One's called Food Incorporated. If you can see that one, see it. The other one's called Fresh. Now, both of those movies are very good, and I don't want to slam our commercial agriculture industry because we have the most abundant, the cheapest, and the safest food supply in the world. But those movies show that there is a lot of holes and there's a lot of danger in what we have. So when you come back to the local farmer, be educated and know that, yeah, you're going to pay a little bit more, but the quality you're getting, the freshness you're getting, and you're getting to talk to the farmer or somebody, my wife, she's the boss, so you get to talk to her. But time's out. Oh my gosh. Anyway, be educated in the food. And yes, let's make it so that folks want the fresh produce that we're growing so that the restaurants see that, hey, that's going to increase my business. They're going to buy from us. Maybe some of the local grocery stores will buy from us if they're willing to pay us a decent price, which most of them are not. But, you know, help promote us to keep us out there. What I want to see in the future, in 20 years from now, I want to see my kids back in the business. My son works for a corporate, you know, he's an accountant with him. He's a dad, I'll farm, but I don't have enough money. Put that thing down. I know that time's up. I'm finishing up. See, like I said, 5 minutes. But keep promoting the local farms. Visit with them, ask questions, and just realize that, you know, somebody want to follow my footsteps, you got to plan on working a 14-hour day, no guarantee of a paycheck, and when it gets cold and rainy and snowy, put the boots on, put the slickers on, and go out there and plan on freezing, because that's what it's going to take. It's a lot of hard work, but if you love it, it is very, I think at the end of the day, when we have a customer come up and it tells me, that was the best sweet corn I've ever eaten, that was the best tomato I've ever eaten, that was the best, that's satisfying. But again, when the final line is we got to have profitability to keep going. So thank you very much. Sorry.